Hello and welcome back to Let's Talk Movies. If you are new here, please like and subscribe for future content. Captain Marvel and the Mary Sue. So, the Mary Sue, they put out a page yesterday, and it's actually Captain Marvel, Men Negative Eye Roll. That's the actual website address for it. And what it is, the actual headline has actually been changed slightly. We do have the real one here, but we're going to read the one that they've posted on the website. Captain Marvel is fun, and most of the negative reviews are written by men. Shocking. However, the real one is this. Captain Marvel is fun, and the negative reviews are written by men. Shocking. So Rachel has actually gone back, and because people have actually pulled her out on her bullshit, there's actually, I think there's quite a few women around the web who have actually said it's not for them and they're not happy with the film, which is understandable, and that's their opinion. So, going through all this, so Rachel says, I can't say I'm surprised that most of the negative reviews of Captain Marvel are written by men. I saw the movie last night, so I'm not going to write on my full feelings, but the movie is fun, origin story, and a new look at a hero, and fits perfectly with the MCU. So their problem with the movie seems strange, a lot wanting more of a girl power vibe, which it doesn't need. But then she goes on to say, part of the problem with Captain Marvel is that people were angry that she had a feminist agenda, I guess, by just being a woman. I don't really think it is because it's a woman, it's just people just don't like Brie Larson in general. It's because of the way she's conducted herself, and there hasn't really been any promotion for the film either from her. But going on from that, I think a lot of people are a little bit pissed off as well because it wasn't Monica Rambeau who was the actual first female Captain Marvel. She came Captain Marvel in 1982, and that would have been amazing having her as the first. Again, it would have broke barriers even more if that's what they wanted to do. It would have been, a black Captain Marvel, a black female superhero as the main star. But they chose Brie Larson, who's like a piece of wood, even though she won an Oscar. It's just crazy. But yeah, so Monica Rambeau, she does actually appear in the film Captain Marvel. She is portrayed as a child. So, but yeah, again, this ain't that just because she's a woman, and it's not to say people want Ironheart in the MCU, which is the female Iron Man, though she takes over from Tony Stark in the comics. They want a Black Widow movie, they want a Scarlet Witch movie, they want to see Maria Hill go about her thing, they want to see Nebula, and they want to see Gamora, they want to see all these characters, which are women, which a lot of these people can't seem to realise. If they had a problem with women, they wouldn't like these characters. So, it's almost a bit like, there's one tweet I saw on Twitter, and I was actually a bit shocked about, because there's a guy, and he's too afraid to post his thoughts on Captain Marvel, or give it a correct review, because he doesn't want to get hit with the hate. And I'm like, what is your opinion of the film? Just post it. If you get hate, you get hate. If you don't, you don't. It's what you think of the film. That is what's great about having an opinion. This is why this platform, YouTube, you got tons of people for Captain Marvel, and you got tons against Captain Marvel. This is what's great. Everyone can have an opinion. Again, I will admit there is some toxic people out there, but those ones, the real toxic ones, the ones who are hateful, the ones who just keep on saying horrible things, hoping things happen to people and all that, those are the worst people. They're not fans, they're just looking for a fight, which is what the majority of SJWs want to do. But so a lot of the reviews we have seen for Captain Marvel a lot of them are mixed, a lot of them. I think there's been one, maybe two or three, which have given it a full 5 out of 5 or a 10 out of 10. But in their reviews, it does actually sound quite sarcastic about what they've done. Some of them are saying it's the greatest superhero film ever, and which again is just, really? Again, I haven't seen it, but, judging by the majority of the reviews, I would say it's not. Because you got a lot of people who have gone and said, yeah, it's a good film, it's alright, But a lot of them as well, they're going on saying, it's alright, but it's forgettable. Which is like Iron Man 2, that's alright, but that's forgettable. Thor, The Dark World, that's a very forgettable one. All I remember of that is that it's set in London, and there's a little bit of fighting. I can't remember past that. So, when we go through what she said here, she's saying about after the world premiere, she's saying, where is it? Yeah, that being said, Twitter's pretty much in love with her in the movie, and that's more important. You got Carl Buchanan. The characters in Captain Marvel spend most of their time thinking about Annette Bening, and I have never before felt representation like this. Right, so what kind of representation there, Kyle? You're kind of being vague. You got a couple more. I'm ready for round 2. Captain Marvel was a blast. Larson was a fantastic hero. But then it goes to Samuel L. Jackson, Ben Mendelsohn, Lynch, and Goose are all standouts. Which I'm seeing a lot for that, is that the bad guys are actually the best ones in the film. But then again, it's getting towards the end now. So many have an opinion on Captain Marvel, but it is important to watch the movie and discover it for yourself, yeah? Especially since the internet is having a temper tantrum over Carol Danvers getting her time on the big screen, whether she has too much agenda or not enough. Again, she doesn't seem to realise what's going on and why these people are angry. And, when they say, it's all about feminism and, they're sexist, again, it's going back to the case where if these people were sexist, they wouldn't want Ironheart or Black Widow or Scarlet Witch, Gamora, Nebula, Maria Hill. They wouldn't want any of them in their films. But it's not. It's just because they just don't like Brie Larson. That is all. People are just not happy with Brie Larson in total, and that's the major part of all this. But again, I'll give my view on the film when I see it, and no doubt about it, I know my niece is going to love it, because again, female superheroes, isn't it? She loves them. She loves superheroes in general. So it'll be nice to see her happy, and I will let you all guys know. So if you are new to the channel, like and subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you guys soon.